Hi guys, Candace here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited to tackle today's topic. It hinges upon the concept of the Great Resignation, which is basically since the pandemic started, a lot of folks been quitting their jobs. They just realize it's not worth the stress. It's not worth the time invested. It's just not worth it. And people are really going out there and pursuing their true passions, even if it means taking a pay cut. They're just willing to do whatever it takes to make themselves happy. So the headlines will tell you that there are all of these jobs available. You know, employers are just so upset because they can't find quality people to hire. Meanwhile, on the other side, there are actually quality people who need jobs that still can't find jobs. So when it comes to careers, the steps are what? You go to college, you get your degree, do a few internships, you finally feel relieved when you get that first entry-level job, and then you keep going till you climb the ladder up to management. Well, that's how it's supposed to be, but since the pandemic happened, things have not been so simple. On one hand, we finally normalized that far-fetched dream of being remote workers, working from home, managing our own schedules, and tending to the needs of our daily lives. We're putting in longer hours, we're pulling our weight, and really dismantling this archaic system of needing to be in the office. Unfortunately, all of this freedom does come at a cost, especially if you are looking for a new job right now. The problem I see is, one, a power struggle right now, and that there is a nervousness that's seeping into the job market on both ends, job seekers and also people who are looking to hire. First off, job seekers are not dumb. They read the headlines and they know that they are a hot commodity, and they are taking that to their advantage. And companies are playing defense because they know they no longer have the upper hand. People are sprucing up their resumes, they're taking certification, networking, doing all the things to make them a valuable person in this market. On top of that, folks are willing to pick up a side hustle and work on their dreams if that means protecting their sanity. The proverbial walls of the cubicle coming down, people are now envisioning themselves living full lives, and they're going after it. Attachment to climbing the corporate ladder has pretty much dissipated. I mean, why move to a big city just to improve your employer's bottom line? It takes a lot of time and effort to find a quality hire, but is there such thing as too much time? Employers are taking full advantage of your free time by scheduling dozens of interviews, making you take difficult assessments, all so they can prolong the process and find the ideal employee who fits the company culture and is willing to accept the salary that they want. If you are in a creative field right now, please listen up. This is key. Companies are looking for the complete package. They are looking for someone who can write, someone who can edit, someone who can record, someone who can script, come up with big ideas for the company, advance their diversity initiatives, do everything, okay? Another downside to this whole time that we're in is that if you've been committed to a company and their mission for 3 years or so, chances are you have not been in a space or a time to really educate yourself on skills that you need to get to the next level. So what does this all mean? One, it's time to do your research and make a clear decision about your path. So many of us are just willing to settle for any old pork chop to escape a depressing job. Demand more for yourself. Lastly, we have power. If anything 2020 taught us is that we are hot commodities, and you should be setting expectations before you enter the process. That means it's okay to ask and request information regarding the salary up front. What will your career trajectory be at this new company? What are the company's goals for advancing diversity and inclusion? I feel like we all learned something from the pandemic, you know, that 1 year we're all in the house. We have a lot of time to think and evaluate our livelihoods, myself included. If you haven't already, please check out my video on how I moved from Jersey City to Texas. Remember, accepting a new job is like getting a new roommate. You're stuck with that until you find something else. So vet them thoroughly.